75 million children live today without access to even a preschool education. We are Pencils of Promise, an organization dedicated to building schools for underprivileged children in developing nations.
Give us the backstory. How did this come to be?
I was a college student traveling on this round-the-world trip, and I had a habit of asking a kid in each country if they could have any one thing that they would want most, what would it be? And you know, as an American, you expect to hear these really lofty answers. And I had found this street beggar in India, and he said a pencil. And it was just shocking, but it was also this really transformative moment where I realized that as a giver, I could give something that would be really powerful, and that he is, you know, a child in the developing world. The tool of education was the single most powerful thing that he could receive. Several years later, took $25, put it into a bank account in hopes of building one school. And now here we are 2 years later with this massive movement that's grown out of it, and we're about to complete our 23rd school.
So you started out this account with $25. 2 years later, how much have you gotten and what have you done with it?
Well, we've raised over $1 million now. 51% of what we do is we work with communities to build schools in the developing world. We work alongside communities that currently don't have schools, kids that have no access to education, and we help them build really sustainable schools. And then 49% is about powering a movement of young people to realize their value and their ability to help others, not just in their communities, but all around the world.
75 million kids without access to education?
Yeah.
It's really astounding.
Yeah, I mean, people don't acknowledge it because it's not in front of our faces, but there is a global education crisis. And the fact that there are 75 million children without access to educational resources gives us, as Pencils of Promise, a large reason to exist. And, you know, I'm hopeful that one day we won't need to be here. But until that point, we're going to be doing everything in our power to help out those kids.
I hear you've gotten some pretty significant endorsements as well.
Yeah, it's been incredible. We've gotten a personal endorsement from Nobel Peace Prize winner Archbishop Desmond Tutu, which just absolutely blew us away. Justin Bieber, arguably, you know, the biggest star on the planet right now, he's been a big supporter and advocate of Pencils of Promise from the very start.
So far you've raised more than $1 million, but this isn't just one or two people giving you $1 million or $500,000. It seems like this is stemming from $25 at a time.
Yeah, so in our first 2 years, in 2008 and 2009, 98% of our donations came in the form of $100 or less. Of every donation received, it was, you know, small pieces chipping away, and we almost like to think about it in the sense of, you know, schools, in particular in the developing world, they're not built by putting up one huge wall and then another wall. They're built brick by brick, and that's how this organization has really grown as well.
And you're going to be our first preschool students. Sounds good? All right, I think you guys like it.
If people want to join what we like to call the POP movement, they should just go to our website, go to pencilsofpromise.org, and there are plenty of ways to get involved there.
Adam, thank you so much for talking with us and for doing what you're doing.
Thank you guys.
I appreciate it.
All right, take care.